First blood.
Our tournament here with Gambit facing up against Liquid in an elimination match.
For the most part, Miracle plays the splitty heroes, or the ones that cut waves, have very fast creep clearing abilities.
Yep. Roll in, follow up, split earth, not gonna land. Apo actually managed to blink away before that happens. Meanwhile, Immersion does manage to get off that slow onto Matumba Man, so should be okay unless Matumba Man thinks he can get that last range action, and he does. He reads it perfectly. Just 2 levels for in lane for the regen.
Yeah.
Or do you think he's actually gonna max it out?
Oh, in mid.
Miracle, the Splinter Blast brings him a little low. He's trying to land this split earth, but the Sonic Wave comes out.
This tier 2 though is a different story. I don't think you trade this out because you have to know that you're stronger when it comes to the fight.
Wyvern's gonna set up here. Does have that Winner's Curse to start catching some heroes. They're rotating too with the smoke right now, with the Queen of Pain as well as the Bane. They are close enough now they can make their initiation. They start off with the Winner's Curse, just hold
nice silence on the Bane.
The Burst Strike, the Ult Scepter, and the silence on the Bane. Oh, he actually goes down here. They're trying to deal with Miracle right now, but because of the sustain of mind control right now, Miracle's able to challenge that Winter Wyvern as well as the Quap, push them back so they can take down the Sand King in the back lines, finish off this tier 2. Gambit thought they could go for the defense here, but Liquid were actually well set up. See if they can finish up this tier 3 first. The tier 3 before the 20-minute marker, that's a huge win. Well, they have spotted Kuro. But this smoke is not, they don't want that kill. They want somebody much bigger. They're gonna have to take what they can get here. Kuro is gonna be spotted. Now they see Mind Control as well. Mind Control is actually gonna be able to save Kuro. Maybe a freezing field, delaying all of this damage. They just can't actually eat through him. And now on the side, they're gonna go for this Winter Wyvern, try and prevent that Winter's Curse. The disengage does manage to get it off though. The damage over time, he may still tick out. Immersion, one last tick and he will fall here. Now the rest of the team, well, they're gonna go for the Lone Druid Bear.
So he kept trying to get closer, but he was in the tree line, so he couldn't really find anybody. And so that lockdown that they're relying on, both their supports just got in such bad positions that it was really impossible for them to help out in the fights. Whereas Liquid, I mean, they just held the high ground. Crow's gonna get healed up non-stop by Mind Control in the back line.
Afterlife, is he gonna try and sneak into it? He's gonna be able to get 3 men. Does he have it? Pick up that Aegis, he gets it! He snatches it away from Team Liquid. He will die here once. We'll see whether or not he's going to survive. Again, the Quap is coming in. He does have Sonic Wave. He can hit almost everyone here. Hits 3. There is going to be Immersion sitting on the side. He doesn't have the Winter's Curse, though. They don't really have a whole lot of damage to follow this up. It's just going to go for the Earth Spirit. That's going to be one pickoff. Now the Pursuit. A Shadow Strike to slow down Matumba Man. The Bear, they're going to have to Dual Scepters that one as they don't want that Radiance burn on top of them. But Apo committing a little bit more, continuing to poke at Team Liquid as much as possible. There is going to be that sustain, though, from Mind Control. They spot it. Miracle couldn't TP out fast enough. They're going to be able to catch him once again. The Shadow Strike, Mind Control may have the Purification coming up. It's going to heal Miracle a little bit, but now a great Winner's Curse as they were all picking up the high ground. But because the Heavenly Grace, the Self-Fuel Scepter, is he actually going to survive? Apo, he just needs to be able to spot it for a moment. The Shadow Strike doesn't actually land off the Orchid out. One last swing and he gets them. Apo's fully committed though. Kuro, he's trying to get away from Mind Control. Has nothing offensively he can do against that Queen of Pain, so he's got to just get out. Matumba Man though, they can't afford to lose their parry as well as their mid. Kuro's gonna die to Apo here. What a huge turnaround from Gambit. That all comes off the back of Afterlife, snatching up that Aegis.
Grace is laid out, FNG, gets the sleep.
Good start here. Miracle just making a play for the tier 2. The rest of Gambit can definitely commit for this troll unless the silence can actually stop it. In from GH, that caused a lot of disruption. The BKB activated from Matumba Man, trying to go for the Sand King, locks him down. On the side, GH committing for that Lone Druid, but gets himself stuck up on the cliff for now. Now rolls down, trying to catch Apo. Apo stuck inside the trees right now, going for the blink, down to the low ground. Gets away from that splitter just in time. Dahak and FNG thinking about going back in, especially with Afterlife committing his buyback here. They don't just want GH, they wanted more off of that. But it looks like this Earth Spirit may be all they can get. Maybe they're going to jump back in here as they've actually lost their Bane. His FNG fully committed, but now Immersion's a little bit too far forward. He's going to get caught by this Yule Step. They do get the Sonic Wave out on 2 with the first strike on 2 as well. That's almost blowing up Miracle. They need to finish him off now, but he does manage to get the save from Mind Control. No physical damage is going to pierce him just now, but they do have plenty of magic damage that's eventually going to run him down. So both him and the Troll are going to die again. Gambit, meanwhile, if they find a pick off naturally, take it, and they may have just found one. Miracle, FNG is going to get himself some distance here, trying to go for a Fiend's Grip positioning, but that's where Mind Control is going to come in with a Heavenly Grace if necessary. So he gives it onto Miracle right now, and immediately pops BKB, trying to go for the Winter Wyvern, just like they did last time. Take away that teamfight hero. Don't let him cast the Winter's Curse, and they do not. A good Sonic Wave goes out, but Matumba Man instantly pops his ultimate, trying to get the lockdown on Apple, who still has BKB up, so he's going to be good for now and does manage to get the blink away. The two supports dead on the side of Gambit. No longer having that control means Gambit has to try and get out. GH managed to root out the Sand King here. Very important. Managed to get him with a Frostbite as well. Burst him down with a Crystal Nova.
On the catapults. Apo's telling his team, don't just let this down for free as they get the stun.
Trying to poke him on top of man as best they can. He does have a cheese as well as they Titanic, so he's not so easy to bring down. They just poke and back up. Using that magic immunity, they're going to lose a bear here. They do manage to get a Fiend's Grip on a GH who bought his fresh BKB, but doesn't help him against that all that physical damage and that hold. Now they're going to be able to grab Miracle here. He does have the Aegis. Once again, Gambit cannot overcommit. Manage to get a BKB. Burrow Strike onto him as well. That's going to be the first life. They got to be careful of Matumba Man, though. That fear being canceled out by the Battle Trance. He sticks on some of these heroes, but doesn't get the ensnare. Now a great Winner's Curse, setting up these three heroes, doing some of the damage. Look at Apple going on the backline. He found Mind Control. He gets the silence, but the Lotus Storm actually finds some time. A two-man Burrow Strike epicenter. That finished off Kuro. Now they get the sleep onto Mind Control. They're just trying to make sure he can't get off any of that sustain. But because of the Guardian Angel, it's a little bit slow to be able to bring down Matumba Man, but they can just keep on chasing. Since Miracle has given up on this engagement and TP'd home, they know they've got these heroes dead to rights. That is 4 dead on the side of Team Liquid.
They really want to do it. No BKB on Queen of Pain, no Bane. The situation doesn't get that much better.
You just keep on shadow striking him and as well. To give him the Lotus Sword to remove some of that damage. They found the bear. They really want that bear kill. But the Cold Embrace, now the epicenter jump in with a Sonic Wave over the top. A big hit. Matumba Man, he's dead. Kuro gets the freezing field up, and now he's going to fall as well. And the rest of Liquid, oh, they realize it now. They're just getting caught one by one. He managed to get the root onto GH, kick it away. The bear trying to get another roll forward, but an important kill on Miracle right now. They are going to be able to lock him down with a Burrow Strike. Stay on top of him. All Miracle can hope for is getting a kill on Apple. Almost gets his Dual Scepter going down, trying to finish off one of these heroes, but gets neither. And they found the pick off. It's going to be on Kuro. An easy kill.
Apo's had it for quite some time as Gambit. They're going to poke here. See what they can force.
See if they can force that buyback out. They do really need that buy because they need the Lotus Orb on him. Apo taking a bit of damage here. Miracle with the Yule Scepter is going to be Burrow Struck up. Fiend's Grip as well. They do manage to get the Divine Grace, and now they're going to push forward with Matumba Man, trying to get the Apple. Once again, they will be able to take that first life. They do have the Winner's Curse. It pulls in the Troll, and he starts laying some damage into GH. Now the Burrow Strike follow-up. GH does manage to get up to BKB. Miracle in the back line. His BKB is activated. Fortunately, Apple survives just a little bit longer, but now his BKB is down. He's been ensnared up. Self-fueled. Cold Embrace as well. They have him inside of the freezing field. They're all taking so much magic damage. He finally dies. Gambit tried to save their Queen of Pain, but now they've got to just get out at this point. It's Mind Control. He sees the opportunity, but epicenter coming in with the Burrow Strike. Takes out the back line. The Sandstorm. It's almost enough to finish off Mind Control as well. Miracle on a sliver of HP. The Queen of Pain comes Apo. He knows he can finish off at least one of these heroes with the Bloodthorn onto this troll, but he's healing too much. He's healing too much. They have to stop. The status resistance allows that they can't actually stun him. The Yule Scepter throwing him in the air gives him a little bit of time. Just need to kite Matumba Man. Don't let the Hawk die here. Again, the fear goes out. There's going to be a Glimmer Cape. They're doing so good at just kiting Matumba Man around and around and around. Mind Control. He tries to come forward to be able to save Matumba Man a little bit more time. Afterlife and Immersion just on a sliver of HP. Mind Control does go down. He buys back almost immediately. Matumba Man. Burrow Struck up. Finally, he goes down. He buys back. Slept up. Apple thought he was actually going to TP away. They're scared of this duo. They feel they actually can't take it, especially with GH coming back. And another great Winner's Curse. Immersion just keeps lining up, and it's enough to kill Mind Control. Matumba Man just slayed his teammate, and now he's going to get kited around once again. GH, he has to build it down. He has to stop that Fiend's Grip. He gets it. He gets the ult. Now the BKB activated. Matumba Man's going to go for the kill. He's going to be able to find GH to self-sleep. That's going to buy him some time after the BKB. The fear away on Matumba Man, trying to finish up his hero. He's just trying to life steal off of anybody he can stay alive. Potentially Apple. So low blinks away. Immersion slowed down, trying to get him with the roll and misses. GH is unable to finish up that kill. Now Yule Scepter. Immersion, he doesn't care about his own life. He only wants to kill on GH right now to be able to sell up Afterlife as well as Apple. Get this control into Everseen. Dies. He's dead. Kuro's back up. Miracle's back up. Whoa, they actually back up the defend, but at the same time, potentially going for a play here on a Miracle.
Queen of Pain coming
back in onto the Bear. The Burrow Strike, controlling him on Tumbaman. Managed to get the silence on him as well. Burrow needs that Lotus Storm, the Sonic Wave. They finish off the Tumbaman just like that. The Miracle, he's trying to go for it, but the Bear is focusing on the throne right now. They have the glove. Apple on one side, Bear on the other. Tag teaming this throne, and it will die. There is no way Liquid can stop this at this point. Unbelievable Gambit. Kite the hell out of Liquid. Hopefully we're going to continue to see great things as this series continues into game 2 of Gambit versus Team Liquid. Like that. TP's into the mid lane. They're trying to go for the kill onto the OD. FNG trying to slow down with the dual breath, but there's too many heroes here as Mind Control TP'd in and Kuro made his way across. How many games have you seen where it's like, they've got 2 lanes of barracks, but there's still a tier 1 alive? And that tier 1 is always the off lane tower. Every single time. The Ice Path is going to go out here from FNG. Afterlife's going to be caught in the back lines. It's the level 3 left track. This game is just being ruined right now. Great body blocking there from Mind Control to ensure a root out.
Plus, as soon as the stun connects, you know that Miracle's like on the case. It's like, I've been hit.
Nice path.
Oh, they're just going for it right now.
Yeah, they really are. Between the Bear and the Serpent Wards, once again, very low committal, but high damage on this tier 3. Stunning the Bear, they need to finish off this Bear. Much like Liquid tried to do, GH actually from a long range gets the shackles, just gets a bit of harassment damage to Gambit. See if they can bring down one of these heroes low enough. They got him. Immersion. Drifts a little bit too low, but summon the new Bear here to finish up this tier 3. Fire. Biting him down, managed to get the Ice Path. They're going to try and finish off the Wraith King while going for the last strike at the same time here. Afterlife's dead. There goes the reincarnation of the Wraith King. And nobody from Gambit is really behind him. They're going to buy back for the last strike and finally TP in Apo. But again, in OD at a level 11, 15 minutes in, it's not really a powerhouse hero. And Liquid are not that scared of this buyback and these rotations. But now they've lost their second Bear, it's probably time to retreat. Miracle and Mind Control. They were both a bit greedy. Miracle turning into a Jakiro here, just
oh, look at bottom though. Nature's Prophet.
Oh yeah, Nature's Prophet he's doing building damage right now. Gambit are gonna have to split up trying to defend both right now, but the range barracks is already dead. See if they can actually catch Mind Control here. They lead off the Wraith Fire Blast, follow up Vendetta, Impale as well. That is gonna be the Nature's Prophet going down at bottom lane. Trying to slow down, but simultaneously can't get too far out of position. Impale, that's gonna land, and that is gonna be the Bear kill.
Oh, Miracle.
See if they can blow up this Wraith King, take away the reincarnation. There's going to be the imprisonment safe, but they have to try and take away these Serpent Wards, staff them away. Still managed to get him with those long-range nukes, and they do have treants currently hitting the melee barracks. Gambit really can't worry about that too much right now. They just need to be able to find an engagement somehow. Miracle jumps in, managed to hit the Impale as well as the Spike Airbase stuns. Emergent trying to go for a GH, but he managed to dodge out that Impale. Afterlife coming back from his imprisonment. They're trying to finish off this Bear real quickly, at least as best as possible. 2 minutes throw down the ultimate there from Apo. Another good imprisonment save, but Miracle is just going to be able to set that up. Look at him. Imprisonment. Mint does manage to get a Spike Airbase stun on the imprisonment to kill the OD very easily. Immersion, he's going to stall things a little bit here, but that's going to be 4 dead. Don't even need the false promise. Bear running forward, trying to finish up that mid laner barracks. Miracle just dives in pretty freely, takes out that Jakiro. Now they actually have the Orc get into the back line. That's going to be Merchant going down as well. Beyond Godlike for him, and Miracle is only halfway through this while Matumbaman's taking that mid lane of barracks. That's going to be 2 lanes gone. And are not trying to throw this game, but they're actually going to get caught here as Miracle. Well, he doesn't get caught. He actually kills Immersion. Now they're going to turn, go for the last strike kill, who did buy back in his last engagement. Pops his BKB. FNG, he's dead. Now look for Apple or Afterlife. Well, maybe he can go for Doc as well, as he does have a reincarnation, but they take away that first life. He's keeping himself alive, just purely off the lifesteal right now. Now the imprisonment, 2-man split earth. That's going to be one setup. The hammer gets dropped, almost finishing up the OD, but it's not quite enough. Now the BKB from Mind Control, as he just stands his ground, finish up that first life of the Wraith King. He comes back now. Miracle actually just committing his life onto the Radiant so he can go full health. Now the Serpent was blocking him off. Now managed to get the shackles as well, not allowing Gambit to get back inside their base, but it's already been megas by Matumbaman. He's already slipped through, cut off the throat of Gambit. Seems like Liquid are going to repeat that formula here with a last big Broodmother, because you naturally lower his health pool, meaning the heal is even more effective, but Afterlife is going to be caught here, and that is going to be your first blood. Was sentryed so far, as FNG didn't really have the gold beforehand. Now he's going to be caught by GH, though. He's going to know there's going to be another ward in that area, but he's probably going to die for it unless they just run out of disables here. They do have the damage, though. There they are. he can start picking apart those Serpent Wards. GH clearly does not want to let this happen and is going to try and slow down Afterlife as best as possible. But now we're going to pop that center ultimate. They're going to be able to finish off GH with the rotation coming out from Apo. You can see they just have so many, especially with the diffuser blade that inhibits slowing him down. And then great positioning with the tombstone as well.
I think once they use the Centaur ulti and the rock.
No, Immersion's gonna be in trouble. Two-man stomp, but he's immediately shackled up. And Gambit don't really have the positioning to go for this one. As soon as they use the Golem, Liquid, they want to fight and win towards that Roshan pit, but Apo, he's trying. Oh, look at that! They actually got their fatal bonds off the Roshan. So over, we're taking so much damage. They got to get to the shrine. Look at Matumbaman just using lifesteal to be able to stay alive because they got the fatal bonds on the Roshan. They can take it for themselves. Picks up the Aegis for the troll, but now Matumbaman, he's going to come back and get some vengeance with the BKB, trying to take out the Templar Assassin. Gets him, first strike through. Going to take out the troll as well. That's going to be life 1 for him. He does still have the battle trance, but with no Centaur, they only have an Earth Spirit who can maybe roll in, do a little bit something here, maybe kill Mind Control, but no, he gets the two-man burrow strike, sticking on top of Dahak. They pop the battle trance now, just kite him as best as possible. And honestly, the support's just got to get out of here. They can't really save their troll anymore. They just got to save their own lives. FNG kicked, doesn't die. Afterlife, whoa, he's going to jump in for this one. It does manage to kill G8, but can he get out? Slowed down by Miracle off the strength adaptive strike. Really want him to show himself that they can just get that stop from the Centaur. They're waiting for him to farm up the neutrals, but Mind Control's being so patient.
I'm not really sure.
They're taking a tier 2 right now. They know something's up.
Now
Mind Control shows himself. Oh, Mind Control, you are being so patient. Why'd you bite? Well, GH is going to be able to get a Hex. Maybe he can delay. No, maybe not. They're actually going to turn, Gambit. I think at this point, you realize that Liquid teleported 2 supports, but none of the cores are here, so you might as well just run them over with the Stampede, catch them both. That is Mind Control as well as his 2 supports dead, and let's take that tier 2. You can see making their way across the map here into this Roshan pit. They know what's happening. They've dropped the sentries, trying to kill these TA traps. They're going to lay another one in. Afterlife's going to jump in, does manage to get the stun onto the Morphling. Almost pulling him up right away. They do manage to get the silence onto him, but there goes that BKB in the backline. So they're gone. Laid out. Mind Control trying to go for him. Burrow strike to the side. They need vision. They do have it. Mind Control is going to be brought down, but Miracle's going for the backline as well. Already killing the Warlock. Now trying to gain immersion as well, who keeps up that damage over time. You're going to see Kuro just get blown up real quickly by that Templar Assassin. Immediately blinked onto Miracle as well, trying to catch him while he was silenced up, but he reverts back into his Morphling form. Matumbaman gets on top of Apo as well, but he actually can't take that fight, especially with the Whirling Axe. He ends up dying there, but so does the Templar Assassin, who does not have buyback. Miracle rolls away, but Mind Control, bomb back to get into this fight, dies.
They've got to be so careful.
He's got the waveform hits, so quickly kills the creep wave, and I think a Gambit, seeing that, should play a little cautious. They're actually going to bait out immersion here.
Do you really? This is still a pretty scary fight. The DD Morph, it's active for some time.
Oh boy, they're gonna come in with their waveform. They're gonna try and fight this one out. The goal does manage to stop, and the battle trance goes down. Miracle with his BKB, though, should be fine. Dahak is actually healing up a decent amount, but they got to the back line. They do manage to kill that Warlock. Miracle, they actually do manage to get on top of these. He's rooted strength as best as possible. He's rooted down. They're trying to finish him off. The Earth Spirit turn it in, kick away. Can he actually get out? He turns back into the Morphling again. Gets healed up, bash down. He finally does fall. 3 dead on the side of Liquid. Kuro's gonna get cleaned up, and I'm not sure if Matumbaman can do enough to stop this, but if he can kill Dahak, it'd be massive, and he does manage to get him. But Apo turns around, kills Kuro. If they want to be real risky, they've got the double rock to try and zone out some.
They do it very quickly.
They do have the fatal bonds on these heroes right now. They're going to be able to take it so quickly. And look at Immersion, just diving forward, does manage to get the silence on Miracle, quickly taken away by the Manta.
He's going to go for it.
He's going to be able to get the stun. Can he kick him back? Can he kick Miracle back somehow? The Ethereal Blade turns into a troll, trying to finish up this Earth Spirit. Quick, he gets the punishment sight. He goes back into Morphling form, and immediately that's when Apo jumps him.
They need to get to Gambit's backline, but FNG so well tucked away.
Well, that's where Matumbaman can come in. With this fast movement speed, they actually caught one. That's going to be GH. Shadow Shaman immediately buys back. That's going to be 2. Kuro dies as well. But there goes Matumbaman. Does manage to find FNG, the Stampede, and he just runs away. Burrow strike onto 2. But Mind Control, he just came back, and now he's dead. They're going to buy back on their supports as well. But Super Ward's out. Apo's almost dead. Trying to finish him off. He actually does manage to go Scepter a little bit, and then he's going to be okay. That's actually the Aghanim Scepter from the troll, buying him more time on his Aegis than is just the first life, though. A lot of Gambit are quite low, though. Miracle turning in. He actually got the fatal bonds to multiple heroes. heroes and they get the damage up, and now Miracle's controlled up. They can't let him die here. He's being controlled and forced out. BKB turn around. He actually gets it. It's going to be able to kill one, fighting Dog. He realizes this is in a fight he wants to take against both him and the TA. He's trying to draw him away, turns back into the Warlock, giving himself a heal, but it's only him and Matumba Man fighting someone out. He think he'd kill Immersion, be massive, but the zombies not going to be good enough. Now they're trying to help him out. Dog sticks on top of Miracle, turning instead, going for the Broodmother. Now Immersion rolls back uphill. Another side, a fatal blast between the two of them. It looks like Miracle and Matumba Man gonna die here together as Team Liquid. Miracle's just doing anything to get them more chance because they've got no buybacks except for him. Their opportunity to eliminate Team Liquid here at ESL 1 Birmingham. They're gonna go for the tier 4s. They're gonna go for the second one. They're gonna go for the throne and force Liquid out of this tournament. GG!
The Slayers in the first round going up against VG Gaming.
Wraith King CM, you want to be able to play aggressively. You can't do that by yourself.
Yep.
And the Razor versus TA matchup mid as well.
God, that top lane, they're actually holding him there, and FNG gets the first blood over on Yang. And that's why they're hunting him down. VG moving on to Dahak. Yang, look at this sidestepping. Michael Flatley right here. Dahak, he still wants to keep dodging left and right. And then finally DY, out of almost frustration, throws the impale out. It totally misses. Now FNG still in the trees. Dahak wants to help out, so there's Immersion. The double stun, rolling ball through. Immersion's gonna be able to get that silence or at least a kick off. He's in trouble, however. The damage, the Iron Shell burn is way too much, and the follow-up stun from DY.
There's nothing you can do to pressure out.
Immersion, he saw DY. Rolling boulders in. The Spike Carapace will stun up both. He's got a kick, just get the slow. DY, thanks to the 6 charges, will have a little bit more life, but it won't help. Aphro actually using the denial line.
Bottom lane. You can see Afterlife.
You go top lane as well. Rolling boulder in underneath the Darks here on the tier 1 tower. They got a lot of burst damage. Nightmare cancelling, so he can't surge away. He's got a little bit left on the duration. The kick flies forward. Here comes Fade as well, TPing in. Yang, one more hit will do it. The rolling boulder from Immersion will help him to achieve that, but DY has moved over. Immersion will lose his life to kill off Yang. This is a worthy trade. FNG is going to try and have a crack over at Wraith King. Keep in mind, he did not level Fiend's Grip. He went a 2-2-2 build, and with the stun, Tidehunter, he doesn't have Ravage anyway, but with Immersion, they're keeping the control up. As you said, Paparazzi, he has no reincarnation. They've already found one kill. The Nightman will help set up over on DY. FNG still not level 7 yet.
He really just needs the drums and a good link, and he'll be a force in these fights and remove a Gambit core from the game.
Rolling boulder in, they go for DY. Spike Carapace buys time by stunning all 3, combining with the Frost. There's even a freezing field from Crystal Maiden. As you said, there is still no well, actually the Ravage is up, sorry. And Ravage here, she pops. Actually connects so long down towards Ori, but they still haven't got the kill into DY. All these one charges give him the life to turn around, get the impale off, and now Templar Assassin's in way too deep. He does have melt, but this creep is just chasing him down with the Iron Shell. Top lane indeed, the Fiend's Grip is on Paparazzi. I love how confident Fade has been in this mid lane. He's walked over the river multiple times with no one else behind him. He's the ultimate bluffer, but Ori, and he do the same type of thing. Hit by the TA trap as well as the Gush. They have Immersion rolling in. They want to kick him up, but the Fiend's Grip from FNG will do the work, and the Ravage catching too. Darkseid will fall straight after it. There's no buyback from Ori.
Straight into the pit.
Gambit, yep, straight into the pit they go.
The one item you're missing right now on VG is a Force Staff. You're against 3 melee cores, counting TA.
Rolling boulder coming in towards Paparazzi. They'll get the kick, they'll get the Gush. There's a lot of slow on Paparazzi. They want to break that reincarnation nice and quick. Nightmare onto Nyx Assassin, also making controls with the Fiend's Grip. There's no run race. Back in. The Ravage will connect. The damage is big from Gambit, but they still haven't killed off Ori. The reincarnation has brought the Wraith King back up again, but the Magnetize is such a problem. Not to mention the damage from Dahak. He just keeps chasing in underneath the tier 1 tower, back to objective-based gaming, using the last bit of that God Strength to get it. DY caught on the wrong side of the tracks. The Gush. Oh God, they're coming up. Where's that sentry ward? DY, he's right on top of the Tidehunter. Starts off with a stun. The static links up once again. Where's that BKB? FNG moves into the trees. Space trying to stay close to him. The stuns are here, and here's your rolling boulder. They're getting the kill, but it's actually Earthspear taking all the damage, and DY just explodes. The damage of Fiend's Grip is almost going to be a full duration one. They try and push him down, but Ori's already dead. A double kill for Dahak. From Afro, banging up through Paparazzi, killing Yang. The collateral isn't even fully there yet as Paparazzi stunned up. He'll be isolated. So this reincarnation, he wishes he could turn it off because he just wants to die, but he'll die again underneath Gambit. Remove all the armor. They'll sustain through it. Immersion is low, but even he rolling boulders out with 100 HP. Gambit lose nothing, but they take everything from VG.
This allows the Tide to get out of range of the grip. But look at where he's playing from. Hiding in the trees, running from Ori. He lets the Hawk take out the Nyx Assassin. Doesn't want to let that disable prevent this full grip. And then he gets it off on the
We're coming back live. We just started the fight on bottom lane. The Ravage will pop both Nyx as well as Ori getting hit by this one. They've already got the first kill. Nyx is down and support's arriving. There's no Ghost Rate yet because the BKB to back. This wall, is there a follow-up? No, it's just Darkseer death. That's all he's really got. The run up, but the damage output, he actually helped save him with the Nightmare. That Desolator attack would have done the work. Crystal Maiden follows through. 3 heroes dead. They've got 3/4 of a minute down. And Gambit, mate, we said they needed to add some pressure, and my God, they've done it.
All of these wards, still 4 placed on the map.
Good Observer ward. It just instantly sees him. Darkseer was rolling forward. That's the Dominated Centaur that's trying to do some work, but it cannot save him. The Master is already dead. Rolling Boulder up. They move to the next target, and the Fiend's grip. No one's near FNG. Ori, you're dead.
Just camp this dire high ground. There's no shrine here. You can't be pincered.
Mid. Will it be enough? The pincers coming from Gambit, wrapping around the back. The Nightmare, they're looking towards the Bane. He's been primary target #1, but he's just leading them up the garden path. Everything gets initiated on, but who do they want? Ori does get his BKB off. Paparazzi's low on life, leasing it out a little bit more with the
my God,
but
he's
now
running
the
straight
Ravage will
for him.
finally hit. Crystal Maiden will go down, and the Hawk, he does
Through the link.
He's lost 189 damage, but still he's got more in the tank. Paparazzi will pop, but they call GG. They're not even all 10. Gambit have smashed game 1 against VG.
Smashed is an understatement, Toby. The Hawk almost just asserting dominance.
Let's get game 2 underway. VG versus Gambit. Once again, Kyle, it looks like Gambit have a really nicely well put together draft. FNG's got a harder job to do. He had a great game 1, but transition then to game 2 maybe a little bit more difficult. Yang is going to very much stay on top of him. They already put down the disrupt the wall, making sure that FNG has no way out, but then that's why you bring in immersion, a rolling bottle. That's a level 3 ES already. Looking for the extra kick. Yang does not want to come underneath the tower. And he does say just out of range, but DY is in more trouble. There's no Orb of Venom on that Earth Spirit. He's got Rolling Boulder off cooldown right now. Rolling Boulder's down and he connects on DY. This will be the first blood going the way of Gambit.
It's already looking very good for Gambit. Mid lane.
Rolling Boulder's going to be off target, but the kick will still follow through, and Ori's caught on the wrong side of the river. He was trying to get aggressive onto Apo, and it won't work. Apo is already switching in the Mango. So if he needed the extra mana, he'll have it, but Ori, just like game 1.
Great job with the vision game once again. To be expected, though.
Here we go. Yang trying to make a break for the tree line, but there's a lot more damage this time around. God's strength available for Sven. Gonna go again. Emotion's ready to roll, and Shadow Shaman, you start with a stun, you're rolling Boulder in, the wall's up, but they're fine to be underneath the T1 tower with Creep Wave. Maybe not so much when the Monkey King starts getting a couple of stacks a little bit too early on the hip, so they have to pull him back in again. And the Nightmare, Monkey King, he'll be broken free with Keep going onto Hardware with Afro and Ninja arising. They're going to have more than enough damage. Paparazzi's gone, and DY is going to join him as well. The rampage continues, 8-0 in favor of Gambit. VG Gaming, they can't breathe, they're drowning.
Yep, this is what happens when you have 5 heroes willing to play Dota.
Draft this, thinking, you know, VG, we're just going to die. Like, there had to be an objective behind this, and they're looking for a fight. FNG, hexed up, they'll take the trees, but here comes the TP support, 3 from Gambit. FNG, broken free. The Legion Commander doing his job. If they can get a little bit more CS, he might even get a duel out of this one. The Glimpse, trying to send him back. The stun from Monkey, it's really good with the Glimpse back. Now it's Immersion, pulled in, but where is this dual target? You've got a little more seconds on that Magnetize. That sword's light as a feather.
But Disruptor was on the way. Rasta was on the way.
Up towards the top, the fight's coming in. Monkey King, hold him, and it's time to duel. Monkey King, there will be a control, but now it's just an easy move over towards Fate. He thought he was helping out, but all he's doing is dying.
Vici, your team fight's still strong, don't get me wrong, but you got to be able to find...
Look at that TP. Nightmare, they already have the Dire Observer on the hill. Gambit, they see everything. The wall, as well as the storm, comes down, and maybe they do get a little bit of a revenge into Immersion, trying to walk it off at the moment. Six Charges will not keep him alive, but with all the spells off, the Magnetize is killing Paparazzi in the back lines. He'll try and tick out, and it will actually go down. Ori will get a revenge double kill into the ES and the Bane, and my God, did he need money.
Pressure, right? You're loving fights, and you're getting the exit kill. He's incredibly weak against a lineup like Gambit, who's taking the fight to you. How does Glimpse function?
Jumps in towards the mid, quickly silenced, and they're all going to back off. Rolling Boulder in, the storm is down, and everybody from Gambit gets out in time, and his Immersion just dropping rocks and taunting in front of him. He's got another kick available, connects it to DY. So much damage, and the follow-up, it is still there. Rolling Boulder, giving them the stun, and what is he doing there? Fate is still hanging around. He's going to drop them out of servant wards, but Gambit, they get the kill. They'll move over towards the Batrider because FNG, he's never contested. He's always got the fiends grip on Paparazzi. You can see a lot from up there, but I don't think you want to look.
And ensure you're dominating the vision game.
The Observe Ward from Gambit knows that there's two supports up here. Rolling Boulder in. You can look towards Fade in the trees. Blink Dagger from Legion. He's waiting for a good target. Has not found it just yet. Is it a Spade finding immersion? They want to initiate. FNG looking for a Nightmare Disable, but they drag it back. Finally, FNG has been caught out by VG Gaming. They've got to put him down. They're taking some time. Finally, they're able to do so. Getting that last bit of farm up. Still no BKB on this Ven, but it's not far off. And they'll try and find the money through the bottom tower. Yang. All right, this is some confidence. He is so close to immersion. Can he smell rock? Here comes the rest of VG. They want to fight. Hey, they went in. Legion Commander says hello. Leshrac thinks about running away, but then the overwhelming
my God, not everyone.
Immersion. The Hex is coming with the back. Already turns on. Everybody burns sometime. Immersion. He can roll himself away. They put up the war cry. All Gambit want to do is disengage. They got 3 hero kills. Maybe they can find a different target. Paparazzi up in the trees. Can they cut him down? No, Afro just dodges it as Legion Commander wants to move forward once again. The Storm is down, but no wall to hold him in position. The kicks just keep flying. Shackles holding into Hart. He needs to break free in just a second. Is there some support? There's Immersion got anything left? No, he's going to Rolling Boulder. They're going to let this Ven die unless they can push him with the Storm Hammer. Glimpse? Nah, you're coming back to Hart. Maybe you have some more damage. He has a TP scroll available. He can't do it.
No
he cuts the trees, moves to the other side, begins the TP. The Deuce is Snake. It will arrive. Ori gets the kill, and they're looking for a train into Legion Commander. He'll begin his TP. Has anybody got a stun? No. All right. We're going to find a target. Yang is nearby. The Observe Ward doesn't see him that far. Mass Serpent Ward's being committed. There's no fortification from Gambit. No one wants to show themselves, it seems.
Runes in 5. They're smoked up just to try and control these top bounties. Maybe get a fight with
look
TPs
who's
from
coming.
Force.
This is an easy Fiend script. Send him up and towards the air. He'll drop back down again. Split Earth will be able to connect. FNG will just use the Brain Stab to give all the damage they need. 4 heroes, and they get the plus dual damage. Can they even save the tier 1 tower top? With the MASH unit that's just arrived. They're going to commit into this. She's finished the full butterfly. Want to have it. It's a good ward trap. Actually catching Leshrac. Apo down in the little sideline. He thought he was safe behind the tree line, but maybe he can't get away. He can't get back out. A Yule step the rub, but he's caught between the rock and the glimpse. Can help punish. Nice. No, we have a BKB. Dahak will begin his TP. Same for FNG.
Gotta be careful if you're Vici now.
But FNG, he just doesn't care. He runs forward, the pings are coming out. Smoke will cover you from any kind of detection.
They might be lulled into a false sense of security though, because the Leshrac is going to show bottom, and Gambit's going to find the,
Oh, the jump forward. Duel's off cooldown in 7 seconds time. That won't be used on the Shaman. He's set for so long. Remember those buybacks from before, but they're still hanging around. BG never got away.
They're going to go for more.
Oh, yeah, they will. Ori thinks he's getting himself out this one. They've actually got, in just a second, they've got duel available. They'll start this off. Fiend script. FNG just want to hold him there for an extra second. The blink and duel. He needs to get it off.
He's going for it. He's going for it.
No, the Manta looking for the dodge, able to do it.
They don't have a creep wave, so that's all they're going to get out of it. But again, it's like Vici. It's like they're not ready for this.
Yeah, VG looking to do the same thing. They're currently having FNG walk into the middle of them, Immersion. He's hanging around. He's the one with the mech. This ES has a mech to give him the extra life.
Be careful.
As FNG, man, is this the ultimate bait? He's just sitting there. It's like, please, have a crack at me. Gambit's now going to roll the Boulder in. He's already died. He's looking for abilities. The Storm Bolt's out. The duel is dead. The Mass Serpent Ward's is quite nice, but now it's going to be Juice dead for a full minute. They're inside the Wukong's command. Legion Commander had to push himself back out. There's one, but Afro glimpses back over. He'll battle inside the Wukong, working against Paparazzi. They still have to get past the Mass Serpent Wards, but they won't matter. They've finally killed off the monkey. They're farming up the Mass Serpent Wards, even before chasing down the extra kill, which is Fade. He's running to the north. We actually almost talked about the vision game from FNG.
He's providing it himself. He's the scout.
Yeah, I was like, let me just walk in. I can TP over, not a problem. We still have a shrine and we're playing near it. Here comes VG Gaming trying to contest for Roshan. He's down 1/3. The Glimpse gonna pull the Legion Commander, but back up the river. They go for the wall. They've caught their target. It's FNG. It'll be a long dieback for Rolling Boulder. They find DY with the follow-up kick. Ori, he gets a Stone Gaze off, but the BKB spent. Well, he's stoned for the moment. Here comes the Wukong's command with the Shackles. Legion Commander is trapped in. Disruptor's already brought back into this fight. Immersion wants to go for more, looking for Fade over in the tree lines, but the stun is out. Finally, the Wukong's command. It will wear off. The Mass Serpent Wards will be planted. Immersion wants a Rolling Boulder away. The Hex on FNG. They are still trying to get out of range, but Paparazzi finally doing some damage, getting in there. They look towards Roshan. Fade is almost dying to Roshan. He got bashed up. They're bottling him in so he can get back up the hill with some level of life.
2 big keys.
Oh, Dahak! Woo! godlike. Yang once more, they want to try and punish the Hawk. FaZe,
Got no
he's
BKB.
low on life, but he's holding his ground. They get themselves a double kill, but
They're just
Avvo
going
in the
in.
back lines with immersion. They turn on the pulse, and everyone's ears will ring. Paparazzi, he turns on his own PKP, still underneath those mass serpent wards. Yeah, he's 16-1-15 on
31
this
out of 32 kills. And they're all here. Deuce is still dead. That's 2 racks.
They're going for more. Yang looking to go around the back lines. Paparazzi thinking about a stun to prepare. 2 lanes of Rice going down. The Hex is over on Sven. No mass serpent wards, and he's just going to blink himself away. No damage either. The Glimpse catches immersion. The wall, however, will not. So they have to use a shackle, but to press the attack, breaking him free. Another rolling boulder up. You want that hit from Paparazzi. He's looking at the storm stacks, but G. He gets the grip. No, the storm will end up canceling it. But Paparazzi's in way too deep. The strike won't do anywhere near enough. Turn into a tree, but that won't save you. The duels on Disruptor, and now it's Gambit's turn. They will just beat through everyone. Ori can stone everyone up they want to, while Yang puts the fire and the flames on top of him. Maybe with a flame break, pushing him back out. Avvo is low. Yang, he needs to burn him down. Able to do this. Maybe Medusa with the Forcer gets up the hill. The Spirit Vessel still causing a hell of a lot of problems. Another Mystic Snake, that won't do anything. She's down for the count. So is the Bat Rider. It is only one, and it's fate, and it's GG. Gambit. My God, these guys are good. They will 2-0 VG Gaming in the lower bracket, eliminating the Chinese.
Talk about David versus Goliath. They take down 2 giants today, Liquid and